Level 4-6. I like this pattern. Doing it is a pain though. Where to start, where to start? Big numbers are good. I'm going to start here at a consecutive one though, because that actually has a blue already. So that helps us a lot. Here you have consecutive ones, but you don't even know where to start, right? Because there's nothing blue. So here there is one blue that's going to help us out. And how it's going to help us out is, right, because they have to be connected, so we know this one, right? The other blues are going to be next to that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is as far as the blue can come on this side. Because if you had one here, you wouldn't be able to connect it to that. If you had a blue here, then you'd end up with 6 blues. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is as far as the blue will come on this side and maintain connected. And on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's as far as it'll come. So there is no way there can be blues here, because if there were, they wouldn't be connected to that, and they have to be connected. So get rid of that, get rid of that. Now we have a smaller area, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the overlap, so we know these have to be blue. Either way, there's no way these can't be blue. If you look at all the possibilities, starting here, or starting here, and vice versa, these have to be blue. Okay, which you should know by now if you're this far in the game. Now let me go to the 10s up here. This area needs a 10. Thing with the 10, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're only going to have 2 left to destroy. So in these 2 areas with a 10, only 2 cells can be destroyed. What does that mean? That means you can't destroy all these 3. You can't destroy these 3, right? In this 10, you can only destroy 2 of them. What does that mean? That means there has to be at least 1 blue. Right? It could be all 3, could be 2, but it's at least 1. And that's going to be important because here we need 3. Now we know that 1 of them is going to be here. Same goes for this 4. At least 1 of them is going to have to be here. It could be 3, it could be 2. It has to be at least 1 because we can't destroy all of these cells. We can only destroy 2. So let's check the extremes again. If this were blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is as far as it'd be able to reach. So this means this can't be blue because then it would never be able to be connected to the blue up here. Same here. If this were blue, I mean, if you start counting here, that's fine. But again, we're looking for how far the blue can reach down this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. This can't be blue, or else it'd never be able to connect up there. And by logic, that can't be blue. So we know that much. 0 here, that's a big help. 1 goes there. 0 here, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Yay, 1 done. 1 circle done. 4 consecutive, great. We have 1, now we can move on with the pattern and get rid of the rest, right, in that area. And that is complete. Cool, so we have 10, we've destroyed 1, there's only 1 more we can destroy, we're not sure where yet. Same for this 10, right? We've destroyed our 1 cell, that was already gone. 1 cell is black. That means there can only be 1 more black cell. And the thing is, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. One of these is going to have to be blue. Because one of them has to be black. I mean, they can't both be black. Okay, but they can't both be black because this is a 10 and we have I think I said 9 earlier. I meant 11, I think, because the total is 12. Yeah, 1 is gone, so we have 11. So we can only one more cell here can be black. So both of these can't be black. Only one of them can be black, which means the other one has to have a blue. There is either a blue here or here, which means we can destroy this because that one will be complete with the blue that goes up here or here. Okay, so again, to reiterate, we need 10 over here. That means 2 are black. We already have 1 black, only 1 more black. And because both of these can't be blue, that's impossible because we have a 1, then that means one of them has to be black. They can't both be blue, they can't both be black, hence only 1 can be black and 1 be blue. That's why we get rid of that. There we go. And that's that. And now back to this 3. We have 1 here. The other one we've decided is here because of that 10. And likewise, a 10 here. The other one is here. We know there has to be at least 1 blue here. It could be next to the 1 or not. It has to be somewhere. Somewhere here there's a 1, somewhere here there's a 1, and there's the 3rd. So we can get rid of the extras. All right, so 1, 2, 3. That's going to complete this area. And moving on. This area, there's 1, and now there's 4 yellow, which we can make blue in order to make 5. Now that 2 is complete. So is that. And 5. Okay. Here we need 2 consecutive, right? 2 connected. And because this one needs 1 of them blue, right? This needs 1 blue connected to it. So, and because they need to be together, it's either going to be these 2 are going to be blue or these 2 are going to be blue. Which means we can get rid of all the others. Stupid question marks that don't help. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. I can't remember how to do this. Oh, well, look at this. When we were talking about this 3, we know that 1 is here, right? And we know that 1 has to be here, and 1 has to be here. You know what that means? If you can only have 1 blue here, that means the second black has to be here. The second black for this 10, right? This 10 needs 2 blacks. 1 black here. The other black has to be here. You know what that means? That all these others have to be blue. Right? The second black can't be anywhere here because it has to be here. So we can get. Did I just? Ah, crap! Misclick. I meant to do blue. And same with this 10. We've got 1 black. We need 1 more black, and we know it's going to be here because these both can't be blue, right? Or because that would mess up this 3, which we know already has 1 here, 1 here. So, anyways, all this goes blue. Yay! Now for this 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 1 more. And it's either going to be. Oh, well, we need 1 more. And remember that if there's 1 here, then there's 2 because of this 2 consecutive. You can't just have 1 here because they come together. So you would have to have 2 blue. But if you have 2 blue, then this wouldn't be 5. Ergo, there cannot be 2 blue here. And if there can't be 2, there can't be just 1. Again, because they go together. That means they have to be here, and they can't be here. So this 5th one has to be there. And this doesn't. Oh, man, I totally overlooked something. This 1 is complete there. My goodness gracious, how did I not see that before? We can get rid of that. So now we have 9, 10. That one is complete, and there we go. Alright, now this is the part that it's easy to get stuck at. And the logic is this. We have 4 remaining. Okay, we have to place 4 blues. And they'll either fall in a place where they will be shared by different areas, or there won't be. Like there could be one here, which means it won't be shared, right? Now the thing is, if and you just do what if scenarios. If all of them were shared, like if I put a blue here, that would, if I put one here and one here, that would complete all of these areas, all of these circles, whatever you want to call them, all these hexagonal areas. If I put one here and one here, that would be complete, that would be complete. That would need one more, which if you're shared with the 2, it could be here, and then the 2 could share one with the 4. That total would be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? One here and one here in order to complete this and help complete that. 1, 2, 3 to complete both of these, 4 to complete both of these. So if all of them share one, you would need 4. You could logically conclude that if one of them didn't share, then you'd have an extra 1. You'd have more than 4. And you can just see that, like if both of these were blue, that would be complete, and so would that. This would still need 2 more. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd need 5. To worse, what if this one didn't share? And you have, actually, yeah, and you had one here and one here, then you'd end up with 6. So again, if they don't share their blues, you are going to end up with more than 4. So they all have to share. So this 5 needs to share with this one and this one. You'd have 1, 2. Now that 4 is complete. So is this one. This just needs 1 more. It'll have to share with that 2. It'll be somewhere here. And this 2 will have to share with that 4. It'll be somewhere here. So we can get rid of these ones. And let me know if that's not clear. But again, in order for you to end up with 4 like we had, all of these areas have to have blues in common. You have to share them. Otherwise, you would end up with more than 4. So here to figure out where, this one goes there. Now that 4 is complete. And this one goes here. And that is complete. Sorry for that misclick, but yeah, you still get all the hexagons or whatever. So hope that helped.